Okay, this week for writing, we are going to continue with opinion writing. Remember, that's when we tell somebody what we think about something or how we feel about something. Something we think is the best or the worst. The most fun, no fun. Okay? Something like that. Something that you have a feeling about. So today, what I want you to do, and this is actually going to be a project that we're going to be working on all week. So the first thing you need to do is you need to get a piece of paper and write your name on it. And then don't worry about the date. You're not going to date it until you turn it in. Okay? So just your name to start with. Only date it when you're done and ready to turn in. Now, this project should take you at least 3 days. Okay? So today you're going to write an opinion. You're going to write about what cartoon is the best. Okay? So we're going to put a title up here. Whatever type of cartoon you think is going to go here. You don't need to draw the line. You'll just write whatever cartoon it is. So blank cartoon. Okay? And then we're going to go down into our writing. And we need to have a couple of different paragraphs, and that's why this is going to take us a couple of days. When you're writing, you need to make sure you start with a capital letter. You need to put a space between your words. And of course, you need punctuation at the end of your sentence. It could be a period, an exclamation point, a question mark. Most times it's going to be a period, though. As you're writing, I want you to use your resources. There's lots of resources around the room for you to look at. Lots of words on our posters, on our walls. We've got our word wall up on the board. You also have a word wall at your table. We also have the writing binder. If you want to borrow that, you know where that is. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to need to sound out the words you want to write. And of course, you can use some of the words that I'm writing on here, like cartoon. Okay, so you should start by saying what you think is the best or the worst. In this case, I'm going to do the best. So, whatever cartoon, blank cartoon is the best. I watch it. How often do you watch it? Do you watch it every day? Every week? Do you watch it with someone? Tell me about it. Then you're going to write, I will tell you why it is the best, period. And that is the end of your first paragraph. Okay? So before we can write again, we're going to skip a line and we're going to start writing on down here. Okay? This is where you should stop the first day. So you need to have the name of the cartoon that you think is the best. You need to tell me either how often you watch it or who you watch it with. And you need to tell me that you're going to tell me why it's the best. Then you can go ahead and illustrate your picture today. Okay? Then you'll stop this video. When you get to the second day, if you need to go back and watch the first part, that's fine. Or you can just watch the second part. It's all going to be one video, so you can fast forward or rewind as you need. But remember, you're going to stop here on the first day. We should not be working ahead. When you get to here, you can take a break. You can read a book from the library or just have a cool down. Okay, so on the second day, we'll start working on our second paragraph. So we need to say why we think it's the best. So once again, I'll start with the name of the cartoon. So I'm putting a blank here because I don't know what cartoon you're going to choose. Blank, finger space, cartoon is the best because And why is it the best? You tell me. Why is it the best? So I need you to tell me why you think it's the best, and then tell me something else about that cartoon. Blank has, and what does it have? Okay. Then at this point, we're going to flip our paper over. If you don't want to flip your paper over, you can get a new piece of paper. But so this is where we'd start at the second day. The third day, like I said, will either be on the back side or a brand new piece of paper. It's up to you. So this is where you'll start the second day. At the end of the second day, you should stop there. You shouldn't have anything more. You should have your first paragraph, your second paragraph, and your illustration. On the third day, I'm going to tell another reason why I think it's the best. Blank is the best because, and tell me another reason why you think it's the best. Okay? And then tell me something else it has. Okay? And then that would be the end of your third day. At that point, you're done for that day. That's the end of the third day. Okay? So you will put this in your drawer, hang on to it. You're not going to work anymore on it. On the fourth day, you're going to get it back out, and now you need to be able to reread your story. If you can't tell what a word says, then you need to look at it and figure out what you need to do to change it so where you can read it and other people can read it. Okay? So you need to go through and make sure each sentence starts with a capital letter. You need to make sure you have finger spacing in between your words, then ends with punctuation. Then, like I said, if when you get to these blank spots and you're trying to spell out a word, you need to use your letter sounds to sound it out. If you need help, you can ask. I am here to help you. Your friends are here to help you. But you need to spell it out. Okay? It needs to be where you can read it and I can read it. So that's day 4. When you're done with that, that is the end of this project. It will be put in the turn-in tray. At this point, you need to go ahead and date it. So it needs to have your date on it now, and then the day 4 date that you're turning it in. If you were here for 5 days of writing, then you will go ahead and have on Friday, Fun Friday Free Write, where you get to write about anything you want. But this project must be finished before you can have the free write. If you have any questions, please let me know.